is slightly off at about 40.19, but that's still a very good time. And if he matches his PB in a race setting, that would put him in pretty good shape to possibly advance to round 3.
And in Jayhawker's PB, he lost a lot of time on DDD and Nightmare. So if everything goes right for him, he could even pull a really good time in this race.
So we've got a couple of wheels. MKCocoon did not get the wheel. Halodude isn't bothering. So slightly different 1-1 strats off the bat here. Kobral's the first one out. I actually had looked at their round 1 times, and Kobral actually had a faster race time in round 1 than MKCocoon. He successfully broke 40 minutes. Cocoon was a little over, I believe. So it's going to be a very good 1 versus 8 matchup. The winner going on to the round 3, where they will face Shasta and Thomas EM99, and Shasta, of course, is the current world record holder, I believe.
And Cocoon's been grinding this game the past little bit, so
yeah,
he did some practice before. There's no telling what he could do here either.
Yeah, I was watching a bit of him last night. Had everything going great for him until 7-2 came up. Some weird
art. Talking about that one on Twitter.
Yeah, some weird enemy pattern just kind of completely sunk him. Runners have gone to burning, and they will be using that for the next little while, which is one of the most useful abilities for a speedrun in Nightmare and Dreamland, because of how it can propel you forward. And Kobral first to finish off the mini-boss in 1-4. Jayhawker has done the same. Halodude underway. Coon holding up the rear right now. About half a stage behind Kobral. Jayhawker's about a screen transition ahead of Halodude. So got some good racing going on so far. Wispy Wood's pretty straightforward as far as boss fights are concerned. Just spam the B button and do not stop.
Except don't spam it, because spamming will just... you keep bonking on them. So you have to time your spams.
Right. A lesson for us all. So Kobral's the first one done at 3:13. Jayhawker will be second at 3:21. And Halo's third, and Coon's just starting the happy dance in fourth. So about a 20-second difference between first and fourth, but we've got a lot of game left to be played. The real stuff hasn't even happened yet. First 2 worlds are fairly gentle compared to some of the maneuvering and platform they're going to have to do starting in butter building. Yeah, Jayhawker, Kobral, and 2-2. Halodude just about to enter 2-2, and so is Cocoon. Set up on the double from Kobral and finishes off Wheelie. So runners are now entering 2-3, which will have the first Meta Knights fight, or arena fight, if you will. And there might be some different strats here, I think, among the runners, depending on their comfort level. We'll see. It's like Kobral's going to go in his normal Kirby for this.
I think my internet is being really wonky right now. The restream is kind of like a slideshow.
It's been on and off, but but enough to see what's happening. A good fight from Kobral and Jayhawker. Halodude having a really good fight. Yeah, Coon is trying to hold on to that wheel. It looks like he does. Very good fight from all four players. Kobral switching over to Spark. So overall, Kobral still retaining the lead in 2-4 overall, and against Cocoon. Jayhawker is only a couple of seconds ahead right now. Halodude. Halodude has closed the gap a bit. He's had some slightly cleaner movement and mini boss fights. So he is probably 5 or 6 seconds behind at this point. So 2-5 underway. Looks like Cocoon is ever so slightly ahead of Halodude, and retained wheel throughout all of this, and being able to keep that has allowed him to shave some time off. Stay within range, as Kobral's going with high jump for the paint roller fight.
Sorry, but I'll be right back. I think I have an idea that'll fix this lag thing on my end.
Very good, and while my co-commentator gets his interwebs resolved, we'll continue with a paint roller. Cocoon is now vaulted into second. Unfortunately for him, that still means second of his race, but he has pulled ahead of Jayhawker. And as we get ready for the paint roller fight, Kobral is finished at 8:02. Very nice fight. It's an 8:15 exit for MKCocoon. Jayhawker was at 8:18, and Halodude was maybe a few seconds behind that. So now we come to butter building, where things really start to get a little more challenging from a speedrun standpoint, because there's more vertical movement. Corridors are much more narrow than before, so you really have to be very careful with your movement. And some of the mini-boss fights are also going to give them headaches. Most notably, the one at the end of 3-2, Bugsy. So, got a bit of a... Got enough Bugsy there for anybody. Cocoon, Halodude, and Jayhawker are almost in sync with one another. Kobral retains about a half a stage lead on all of them at this point. He's starting 3-4. Halo had a little trouble and wants to hold on to high jump for a while longer at any rate. Now we come to the next Meta Knights fight. Nice kind of manip there, getting two at once, and a very good fight from Kobral. Now it's Cocoon and Jayhawker's turn and Halodude's turn. Cocoon has sailed through that fight. Very nicely done by Cocoon. Excellent fight. Saved in several seconds. Comparison to his opponent. Jayhawker's having a little trouble. Halodude's finished ahead of him. Jayhawker just not having any luck with it. Kobral using Hyper to finish off, and High Jump to finish off Bonkers. Cocoon does likewise, and now we've got some separation between the runners at this stage. Everybody's in 3-6 right now. Kobral is still in the lead by about 2 screen transitions, maybe a little less. Just finished 3-6. So he's going to face Mr. Shine, Mr. Bright with High Jump. Halodude and Jayhawker are in almost sync. Very clean fight from Kobral. Easy peasy. Cocoon, no problems either. So those two are done. About a 6-second difference between Kobral and Cocoon going into Grape Garden, the 4th world of this game. Okay, Halodude's finished off Mr. Shine, Mr. Bright, so has Jayhawker. They're going to be very close to one another going into Grape Garden. 13, 26, 25, and 27, I'd say, from our runners. So Cocoon getting his wheel, same with Kobral. Kobral having a little trouble there. So at a 4-2. So it is good Bobby Brothers fight from Kobral. Cocoon softened one up and then finished the second one off, so come to 4-3, the Zeppelin level. So seems my co-commentator will be unable to continue at this stage. It's unfortunate, so I'll do my best to try and manage all these races 2 races at the same time. No promises, but I'll do my best. So very good. So Cocoon is slowly catching up to Kobral. Halodude had a better poppy fight than Jayhawker and has taken about a 4 or 5 second, maybe less than, maybe about a 2-second lead. So come to 4-4 is an interesting level just because you get to use several different abilities, get quite a bit of utility here, and starting with Wheel. Kobral staying ahead. Kobral drops Fanfy with Spark. Cocoon didn't get quite as good RNG there, but was able to finish the job. Kobral is opting to use Throw here. Got clipped though, and with that little hiccup, based on our screens here, we have Cocoon and Kobral in sync. Halodude and Jayhawker almost in sync. So the sync continues to go to the 4-5 Meta Knights fight, and this is where, in theory, Kobral would have an advantage, but Cocoon managed that perfectly and out just slightly ahead of Kobral. Nice double. Sync continues, and gotta love it. 4-5. Thank you, Golderzoa. Appreciate it. So Halodude opting to go with the throw, and Jayhawker is going to stick with normal. And Halodude's out slightly ahead. Cocoon and Kobral in 4-6. It is weird. It is a little eerie seeing the mirror continue like this. It's been going really about 4-3. Yeah, both races have been quite something. You know, Cocoon and Kobral are facing each other. Halodude and Jayhawker are facing each other, and both races are essentially in sync. Some form. There's usually a couple of seconds difference. So, Krakow underway now. Two-phase fight. First getting to the arena. The second is using high jump to finish off Krakow. God help you if you actually try to do this powerless. It's a real pain. See how good their high jump is. Very good fight from MKCocoon. Kobral a little slower, but he's only going to be a few seconds behind going into Yogurt Yard. 1918 for Cocoon. And based on the timer, I'm going to say 1923 for Kobral. So a 5-second difference. Cocoon maintaining his lead here going into World 5. Halodude finishes off Krakow. Jayhawker does the same. Halodude's out at 1952. So almost had 4 sub-20s through World 2. That's something. 5-2, one of those levels I always think is quite interesting just because of the different kind of platforming it makes you do with going underwater, you know, avoiding falling objects, mini-boss. It's an interesting level. Bonker fight underway. So, largely the same story at this stage. Cocoon has a very slight advantage on Kobral. Interested to see. Well, they're probably none of the runners are probably going to hold on to wheel for very long. Certainly not at the expense of burning in 5-4. Very nice wheel movement by Cocoon. Kobral a little slower by comparison, and I don't know how much of a difference it made, but it is a slightly noticeable one when you see their descents. So, Halodude's about a half a stage, about a screen transition ahead of Jayhawker in 5-3. It's less than that between Cocoon and Kobral as we come to the fourth Meta Knights fight, and this is really where Cocoon has really made up that gap early. His fights have been pretty close to flawless. The 4 he had, and World 5 is no exception. He was absolutely sensational in that. And both of them using ball strats in 5-4 very effectively. Terminal velocity there, now to 5-5. Halodude has a very good arena fight. He's going for the ball strats, I think, or let's see. Very good fight, 5-5 for Cocoon. Kobral still very close behind, and quite something. Got a 1 in it. Cocoon is the 1 seed in the brackets, but don't let that deceive you, even if Kobral is an 8, because Kobral's PB is only 13 seconds behind Cocoon's. We got two very accomplished runners here. Halodude is no slouch in the PB department either. His PB is between those two, and this is very, very entertaining so far. Get down to the end of World 5. Chance here to gain or lose some time, because both of them are going to go for a hammer mix from 5-6 with the wheelies. Let's see, first try. It is first try for Cocoon. How's it going to be for Kobral? No problem. So Heavy Mole, the World 5 boss. A little bit of randomness here with the drills. No problem for either player. They're finished. Okay, Halodude's almost done with 5-6. Jayhawker just started 5-6, so 25-16 for Cocoon. 25-20 for Kobral, so they've held serve through 5 worlds. Now we get to the good stuff. Orange Ocean. How is this going to play out from here? 6-1 has broken many a runner over the years, and you know, you can admit it. Everyone here has been everyone watching who's speedrun this game has been broken by 6-1 at least once. So Cocoon and Kobral are not going to add themselves to that list in this particular instance today. Very good 6-1 from both players. Never been broken, you've been destroyed. Okay, fair enough. I'll give you that. It's a matter of semantics, I suppose. So, got a bit of a strategy difference here. Cocoon is... he's going for burning. Here in 6-2. Whereas Kobral is going to go with the tornado strat, and by my calculations, then he's going to try and hold on to tornado for all the way through to 6-6. Cocoon gets his wheel. How Bonk greets him pretty favorably. Kobral also using wheel. Switched over. Now the larger strategy remains the same. Hold on to wheel as long as you can. Quo remains status halfway through 6-4. Good 6-4 from Cocoon and Kobral. Halodude just starting 6-4. Jayhawker's halfway through 6-3. So 6-5 is one of the shortest stages in the game, and Wheel's gonna get plenty of mileage at the end here. So Cocoon and Kobral have been pretty even throughout. They've essentially been in sync since 4-3. So Cocoon and Kobral are one stage ahead of Halodude and about a stage and a half ahead of Jayhawker. Come now to 6-6. Ooh, Cocoon getting clipped there. Kobral got through clean. They had a little trouble setting up, so very good fight from Cocoon. Kobral right on his heels. We are in, and Cocoon and Kobral are in sync going to Meta Knight. I think both will take a reset here. Yep. So, pretty, World 7 underway. Both Cocoon and Kobral are virtually in sync. Got slightly different strats going here in 7-1. Kobral is using Spark. Cocoon opted to stick with, ooh, Cocoon getting dinged there. He's got to get that star back, and does. But that's not what he wanted. He got froze up pretty good there. So, Kobral with the lead. Going, 7-2, the arena fight. Randomness is random in 7-2. That much we can agree on. And Kobral getting whacked by Fanfi there. So that's going to cost him a few seconds. Good Fanfi fight from Cocoon. Bugsy, how's he going to behave? Giving Cocoon some trouble. Couldn't quite get... And Cocoon getting suplexed there. Kobral with the lead going into 7-3. Halodude862. Kobral taking the high road there at the start of 7-3. Tricky navigation here. Kobral, nice maneuvering here in 7-3, closes it out. About a half a stage ahead of Cocoon. Halodude and Jayhawker in the arena. Halodude just finished, actually. Jayhawker's got one to go after this. Finish for Jayhawker. Cocoon sticking with burning, finally lost it. Cocoon having a little trouble here in 7-3. 7-4, excuse me. Trying to get back into this. He's only about 5 or 6 seconds, well, maybe more than, probably like 10 seconds behind right now, but still plenty can happen in the next couple of stages. Fairly tricky platforming awaits. Nice navigation there by Kobral to finish 7-5. Section that has ruined many a runner over the years, the wind tunnel, but Coon and Kobral had no trouble with it. Kobral and now in the nostalgia run that is 7-6. So Kobral nearly done with the float islands, now in bubbly clouds. Coon just starting float islands, so it'll be a very close finish for sure. See how they do, how they go for their ball strat. Okay, Kobral gets his ball. Here we go, down to the wire. Halodude and Jayhawker, meanwhile, very close, going into at the end of 7-5. DDD can and will cause mayhem. He feels like, and there, Exhibit A got Kobral finishes him off. Coon did not get the ball, so he had to go to the 7-4 option. So down goes DDD for Cocoon. He's about 17 seconds behind. So Jayhawker is in the lead right now. He's got wheel and he's holding it. Kobral's got some trouble. He's got a problem here. If he dies, he's in serious trouble. And it is a scripted fight with Nightmare, but nonetheless, a mistimed jump could spell disaster. So he's got to be precise. Ooh, well, Jayhawker losing wheel, but Academic at this point, he's only got about half a stage, less than a quarter of a stage to go. So, opening round, no problems. Kobral. Round 2 to go nice, go smoothly. Round 3. Kobral. Oh, he almost missed a cycle there. That wouldn't have been enough to swing the race, but you don't want to take any of that for granted. Nice fight from Jayhawker. Finish off DDD. That will do it. Kobral has scored the win. 39:05 official SRL time. Get out the GGs for Kobral. And MKCocoon will finish with an official SRL time of 39:18. Wow, what a finish. What a performance from Kobral. He matched MKCocoon virtually step for step. That's impressive. Jayhawker's got a bit of a problem now. He's got the same problem Halodude's got, and Halodude is very close behind. So we come now to the final battle. This isn't quite in sync. There's about a 4 or 5 second difference, but boy is this close. This is going to come down to execution. First cycle goes well for Jayhawker. First cycle goes well for Halo. Okay. Oh, he missed a cycle. Jayhawker missed a cycle. That's very bad. That puts Halodude in the lead. So, oh, this is close. There it is, Halodude. Oh! You want to talk close? Halodude, 40-52 according to SRL. Jayhawker, 40-53. 1 second separates the two. Halodude pulls off an insanely close win over Jayhawker. So get out the GGs. This has been a sensational four-way match. This was outstanding between our 4 runners today. Man, oh man. Let's see if we can get any of these guys in for interviews. Okay, we got a Kobral, we've got Cocoon. And we welcome MKCocoon to the chat. GG.
Oh man, dude, what an upset. But I'm not even mad. Like, how do I beat that? How do I beat that?
You guys were really, I think, in sync from... Basically in sync from about 4-3 when you finally caught up to him. And then that held till about 6-6. And then he went through the UFO room clean. You didn't. And
yeah, I got bad luck on... I kind of just... A lot of little things there at the very end. I got bad luck in the UFO room, got hit. And then I got a very rare pattern on 7-1 where that ball movement doesn't work. That's the only pattern that doesn't work. Now I know that's not race safe. I've never got that pattern before, but I had heard about it. So yeah, that screwed me. And then didn't back up Bugsy very well in 7-2, and then I got hit in 7-4, and that basically sealed it from there.
Yeah, but you know he had his fair share of troubles late too. And he was basically at 1 HP and almost missed a cycle against Nightmare. Yeah, so it could have swung, but but man, 2 great races today. Man,
I saw Halo J came down at 3 seconds.
Yeah, and that one, and Halodude actually came from behind, and Jayhawker unfortunately missed a cycle against Nightmare. Otherwise, he would have won by about 3 seconds. And we welcome our winner, our 2 winners actually, Kobral and Halodude to the chat. GGs.
Yeah, GG.
Dude, that that race was crazy. What the heck? I kind of like.
I was watching it. Yeah, kind of distracting.
Yeah, it's like, Halo. It's like you were down like 5 or 6 seconds, and then that missed cycle, Nightmare, and that at the very end is what swung it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jay. You should have beat me. Come on.
Well,
I want to be in the losers bracket.
But
I can't go on.
You two were going back and forth. There were times I think when either of you were leading by about a full stage, and then just gradually get back into this. I mean, it was a very competitive race.
I'm a commentator, so I'm legally allowed to join this conversation.
Well, you're certainly, your name is on there, so yes, Funky Cat, you can join. But
Hello.
Yeah, oh man, Kobral, you're crazy. Good luck versus Shasta. Like, oh man, you definitely deserved it.
You deserved it too, honestly.
Yeah.
Cocoon, I didn't think I would be making your autopsy report.
Well,
yeah, we were joking a little bit about that before. Oh man, I didn't expect to race against a 38-57, so big GGs.
Yeah. So now you'll end up playing Cocoon. You'll be playing Dark Soul 88 next week.
Okay, yeah.
So, and Kobral, of course, will face the winner of Shasta and Thomas Yim 99. That'll be determined later this evening. And if today's races are any indication, assume and expect nothing. The only thing you can assume is this is going to be nuts.
For sure.
So, but Kobral, real quick, very good race, and you and Coon, as I mentioned earlier, were basically in sync for 2.5 worlds, but your end game was just a little sharper and a little cleaner, and that's what ultimately I think made the difference. So, GG's.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I
I
know
got a
with
freaking
Halo.
38 in the race, so.
Yeah, and I know with you with Halo, yeah, I was just looking at the splits, and yeah, it was definitely a seesaw match the whole way through, and it was quite something. And neither of you, I think, made any outright significant mistake. It was maybe just a little hemorrhaging here and there for both of you.
I think I had a bit of a fissure in World 7, but yeah, other than that,
Yeah.
it was...
Still managed to pull it through. So, but no, GG's to everybody, and yeah, that's quite a high point for the tournament, I'd say. And everyone in chat, give all of these guys a follow if you haven't already, and you know, commentators love follows too. But start with the runners. This was a sensational race.
Yeah, man, thanks
So,
for coming.
Yeah,
All
as
right.
it comes.
No problem. So take a look at the schedule real quick. We've got a few more races coming up at 7:30 Eastern on Speed Gaming 2. We have Sniper SR versus Chooch236, and then at 9:30 Channel TBD we have Thomas Yim 99 versus Mr. Shasta. So we've got some very good races coming up. So keep an eye out on Speed Gaming for all your Kirby Nightmare and Dreamland needs. So thanks all for watching, and thanks to Speed Gaming and my co-commentator Funky Cat. Sorry, your Wi-Fi was being awful to you.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it all gets resolved so you can do more fine commentary work for future races. Well, thanks all, and have a great Father's Day if you are celebrating that holiday today.
True that.
All right, have a good one, everybody.
Bye-bye! Thank you so much for playing my game.